Today I am going to teach you about reproduction in plants. Before that, today we are going to cover this chapter, and for that I have taken some points and I will explain about them. What is reproduction? Reproduction in plants by seed and germination of seed, dispersal of seed by wind, water, animals and explosion. And fourth one, vegetative propagation from root, stem, leaf and spore. Now let us discuss about what is reproduction. Reproduction means the process by which all the living organisms produce organism by the same kind. It is called reproduction. Plants production takes place mainly by seed and vegetative propagation. We will be learning them slowly one by one. Now we have done this. Now let us discuss about reproduction in plants by seed. Suppose here seed. If we sow a seed and if it is able to get the right amount of air, water from soil, air from the earth and the sunlight from sun, it will grow very well and the process of germinate will work here, and in this process we call seedling. And here when the seed start to grow with the roots and leaves, it becomes baby plant. It is also known as embryo. And don't worry about the definitions. I will give you the note and you will write them out. Don't worry. Now just listen to me and try to understand. Now look at the blackboard. I have drawn a seed, structure of seed. This is the structure. Here this part is called seed coat, and the inside here we have like one small plant. It is called lumen, and this part is called radicle, and this empty place, this is called cotyledon, and this leaf, it is called baby plant or embryo. And most of the time you will find that seeds have two cotyledon or one. When you break out the seed, you will get like this cotyledon both sides. And this is, whenever you got one cotyledon, it is called monocot plant. Such as onion, rice, we don't have two cotyledons. And whenever you got the two cotyledons, they will be called dicot plant. Such as bean, groundnut, you must have experience about them. So, for a tree, what are the things needed? See, I have written here, I have mentioned that air, water and temperature. Air is needed to breathe the plant. As we human beings, in order to live our life, we breathe. So, the plant also breathes. And water. Water we pour on the seed because to make the seed coat soft, and this seed coat, if it is soft, the plant will come out very easily. And temperature, the atmosphere is very important, and we have seen that according to the weather also they are dependent, such as Rabi crop and Kharif crops. We know about them. The temperature makes the embryo of seed active, so that seed, that small plant will grow and become a tree. And for that, we have discussed about the seed. I will give you the all the definition of the seed. Here, germination of seed. Now, what is germination? So, what is germination? Germination means when the plant seed became slowly the baby plant, and that plant, when it started to have so many roots and leaves and branches, the process of this is called germination of seed. Now, what is seed coat? I have showed you the structure of seed. This is called seed coat. The outer covering of seed is known as seed coat. And what is radicle? We found such as one small tree or leaves. This part will be known as radicle. And there will be one structure which will help the seed to break out, and this empty place, and this is known as cotyledon. And there are two types of cotyledon before I have told. And what is cotyledon? This cotyledon is always helps the baby plant for the food, and this cotyledon only store the food for the baby plant in this seed. Radicle and plumule, these both are related. Radicle means when the baby plant started growing and that root comes down and under the ground, this is called radicle. And plumule, when it goes upper the ground, it is called plumule. And what is photosynthesis? See, photo means light and synthesis means putting together. When the tree, now the plant grows and became a tree, and it got its own roots, leaf, branches, trunk or stem, it will be making food for its own self. This process is called photosynthesis. And for this, mainly the tree needed the sunlight, water and air of carbon dioxide, and by those things the tree makes the food. And what is stomata? Here, for the carbon dioxide, when it makes food, it is needed stomata, and the stomata enter through the leaf. There, in leaf, some tiny pores are there, which we cannot see without a microscope. Now, we have discussed about the germination of seed. Now let us discuss about dispersal of seed. Dispersal means, what is dispersal? It means nothing, just to understand that scattering or spreading. Why we spread the seed? Why don't we put them near? Because why it is necessary? Why it is needed? Because suppose there are so many seeds near. When they started growing, it will be very difficult for them because they may not get enough temperature, light and water. And when they grow, they may not get the sufficient place. Because of that, dispersal of seed. Here we need to spread or scatter the seed. And there are four kinds of ways of dispersal. Examples of wind. There are some seeds such as cotton. It is very thin and light, which can very easily carried out from one place to another by wind and by water. This kind of seed very fleshy, such as coconut. You must have observed that coconut mostly we found them near the seashore or near the river. And animals, sometimes the birds or animals they eat the fruits or such as apple, orange and so on, and after eating the fleshy things they throw out the seed, and here explosion. Here sometimes the fruits, ripened fruits, from there the seeds come out and they fall here and there. By this that seed become plant. And these are the ways of dispersal of seed. Now the number 4. This is our last part. Vegetative propagation from root, stem, leaf and spore. Let us take one by one as we took this one, dispersal of seed. Root, such as potato, ginger, these are. They don't have leaf or only from root, and they don't have the stem. So because of that, by root only they grow. And you must have seen such as potato, and nearby the edge of potato the root comes out or the baby plant. And second one is stem. For example, rose. If you cut the rose and take its branch, and if you put under the soil, it will grow. And third one is leaf. There are some kinds of leaf by which the baby plant come out by its edges, such as like this, and we can find them in these edges. And spores. Most of the times, before this, for the example, let us take one name. This is bryophyll and begonia also. And spores. Spores means most of the time such as mushroom. They are very light and thin. Most of the time they are very light and they don't have any flower. Because of that they are known as non-flower. They will be called. And now, what is vegetative propagation? What is vegetative? Though I have explained you those 4 steps, you might understand. Vegetative means nothing, only simple that which plant grows without seed and from root, stem, leaf or spores. They don't have any seed. They will be known as vegetative. Dear students, today I have explained you about reproduction in plants, and I have mentioned already all those things. I hope you all understood. I will give you the note and you will write them out so that it will be easy for you to study them.